Hello everyone, welcome to Farming Sim 17. Welcome back to the farm. Here we go. We just got to put more seeds in. I think we still have another pallet. What else are we going to do today? We are going to continue this field. Planting sugar beets so that we have food for our pigs. Why did I turn? It's right... Okay, that should open up. We may have to go to the shop and get some pallets of liquid fertilizer and seeds, but we'll worry about that later. I also want to sell some sunflowers and soybeans via the train. I had a comment from someone who said they wanted to see the new train system in action. So since we kind of want money anyway, it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and deliver some soybeans and sunflowers to, what is that called? Maplefield Mill. Way in the west, Maplefield Mill. It's the one with the little train icon. And the only way to get there is via the train. If we look at our prices, I guess. So, ooh, maybe we'll sell soybeans here at Gomez Ridge Acres. That's way better. And then we can sell maybe sunflower. We need to keep one of these three for the pigs. So we could sell wheat, maybe. It's not the best price. Oh wait, here. No, we don't want to do that. So maybe we'll sell canola and... Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll just do sunflowers. And then soybeans, where's that? Gomez Ridge Acres is way down there. Holy cow. What's the price difference? 1,200? Maybe we'll just do... Okay, we'll do canola and sunflowers, and we'll leave soybeans for the pigs. Let me turn my lights on here. Yeah, I apologize. If we weren't planting a field right now, I would speed up the time to kind of get through this. But unfortunately we are, and so I can't all of a sudden go at 120, or else we're going to have like a weird disjunct... Which is, I guess it's fine, huh? Let's do it. It's fine. We're doing it. Okay, so we have a tractor sitting there. We can get our harvester going while we deliver shipments, and pretty soon it'll be kind of light. Hopefully that mod, that fast forward mod, releases soon for 17. If it's already out, I just haven't seen it. I'll take another check before next episode, because I really would like to just skip night and not have to record in the dark for your sakes. Okay, so we have a fully fertilized field here. Love alliteration. It's probably the best. It's one of the best. And we have soybeans, maybe? Or is this just wheat? Okay, is straw swath enabled? Probably not. For some reason it doesn't do that by default. Now it is. You can actually see it really clearly in this game, I guess. So disabled, it's up, and enabled, it's down. That makes sense to me. Let's try this again. There, we got some daylight. Now I can drop it down to 15 again. Okay, so we have... Oh wait, we're planting a lot of soybeans. So we should just sell our soybeans. Like, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, we're gonna take a big hit if we go to the Maplefield Mill instead of Gomez Ridge Access. Well, let's do canola for sure. That one's worth a lot. So we need to find our tipper. And then we can fill it up with canola and get it to the train station, just so I can show how that works. There will be a tutorial on it soon, but I don't know how soon. I have a lot of other ones that I'll probably be making before I make that one. So I do have the silage just went up, and belt system should be up by now as well. The belt system is really cool. If you haven't... Wait, what am I... start talking and just completely... There. Okay, let's get canola. Oh, we have the little tipper. Oh gosh, I thought we'd upgraded at least once. Okay. Let's go here. 85. This is really expensive. Let's just buy another little one. Nah, we kind of need this one. Can we take out a loan? How much money do we have in loans? Probably way too much. Oh man, that's we're maxed out. Okay. Okay, well at least 8,500's better. So let's buy it. Let's make it a nice, pretty color. Do a nice this color again. I really wish they had a pink rim color. We will. I really can't afford this. We should probably just go default, which is fine. It's just a tipper. We hopefully won't have it too long. Okay, so we will go dump this at the train station, and then we'll go pick up our new tipper. The nice thing about having two tippers instead of one large one is that you can do multiple crops. So I could take canola in one, and sunflower in the other, or any combination of things. So I actually usually prefer to have train systems. I shouldn't use the term trains anymore, since we actually have trains. I like to use like the multiple tipper system nowadays for that reason. And that they actually tell you in this game how they connect is a huge boon, unlike previous games where you just sort of hoped. Alright, so for trains, as far as crops are concerned, you unload here. And then once you unload it here, you'll be able to access it from the train. I don't know. Yeah, I might as well do multiple crops, because the nice thing about the train as well is that you can do 3 crops at once and take 3 crops to Maplefield Mill all at the same time. But first I have to take a little detour to the shop. Okay. Our harvester's already full, so it'll actually be nice to get this tipper before we go back. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have checked out the belt system. It is really, really great. So, as we know by now, everything in this game can be unloaded onto the ground at any point on the map. So you're not confined by the walls that the game, tells you you are confined to. You can just dump it. I could dump a big pile of potatoes right here on this bridge, and in fact, someday I might. Well, sugar beets, not potatoes. So with that, you can create huge piles of like straw, hay, root crops, of course, anything like that. And so they have provided a system of conveyor belts that you can use. I'll show it real fast. Right here, these 3 things. And it helps just move piles from the ground into tippers or to other locations. So in my belt system tutorial, I set up a system at the biogas plant where I have automated I basically have automated it so it goes directly from the silage silo into the selling point for the biogas plant, and I don't really have to do much maintenance. Just every now and then I have to push it closer, but it sure beats having to... Oh, this is gonna have to go on second because of the way it's connected. So let's get this one first. One tipper tip for you out there if you have not gotten there yet. If you're looking between these 2 tippers, these 2 aggreliners, you're going to notice they both hold the same amount, and they can both connect to the same things. The difference for the more expensive one is that it has this connector, which is the one you want. You don't want this one because it's like flimsy and moves everywhere. This one will stay solid, just like this tipper that I have on here, and then you can more easily back it into other tippers or just back it into anything you need to back into. So, whereas those kinds of, I don't know what to call it, connectors, right there, if you try to back up with that, it just sort of does that. And that's not good. So, a little piece of advice there, spend the $2,000 and get the $27,000 AgriLiner if you're at all even looking at AgriLiner. I mean, there's definitely a lot of tippers you can choose from, so. Okay, let's speed back to the farm. Alright, we're back on the farm. We need to unload this harvester. It's kind of been sitting there longer than I'm comfortable with. I've been trying to use this cab view more. One reason I like it is that it's quieter than here, where it's louder. The only problem is that it's really, really tough. Like, I am not good with it. I've been playing for 4 years in this view. And so all of a sudden, oh yeah, I need to unhire. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes you don't have a good view. Like, the mirrors aren't quite good enough. And I don't know if with the head tracking system, if you can actually see better. Like, if you can see better angles. But anyway, I'm trying. It really just comes down to just being a really, really difficult habit to break after 4 years, but we'll see if it's even important to you that I try. But I just really like to see. I guess the other thing is here I feel so confined, like I don't get to see a lot, and I like to see the trees and the sky and the everything else, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it. I just feel so narrow. The view is so narrow. But anyway, we can unload this and then get... It is cool though. I don't know, there are times I really enjoy it. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, really, it's just a matter of hitting C to go back and forth between them. Not a big deal. Let's move on. Alright. So if I go under here, I could leave this canola for the pigs and then take the sunflowers and sell them, which is what I'm going to do. So we can fill up that tipper. Now, this is when, if I wanted to, I could fill the other tipper up with, like, soybeans and move multiple crop. I'm not going to, because we want to keep our soybeans, or we might sell them down at the Gomez Ridge Acres next episode maybe, but for now, let's jump over, well, not jump, let's drive over, oh, we need to check, we need to make sure we don't ignore this field. So let's see, that's how I need to look at this. I really wish I would have done the radish seed oil, because then we'd be in our second fertilized state right now. But as it is, I have to fertilize it once while it's growing, and then I can do one more fertilization once it's fully grown, and that should be our 3 fertilizer states. That'll give us a full 100% extra yield, which we really want. For every fertilizer state you miss, you lose 30%. Are you serious? We could just call it good. I mean, it's going to be a lot of sugar beets, to be honest. I think I'm going to be done. Yeah. First of all, it's a big field. Second of all, yeah. It's going to be a lot of sugar beets, and we don't even need a lot of sugar beets. Oh, we do have a weeder. I forgot I bought that. Oh, that is nice. Okay. So we actually want to get that, because that's going to be free... Oops. That's going to be free fertilizer. Okay. I can't do it. I need to be able to see. As long as I get it here, and I think it even works... I've been using it a lot in my non-camera Let's Play, and it seems to work whether it's in its first growth state or even if it's just been seeded like over there. It seems to work just fine. or at least the map changes to a darker blue, so I'm hoping it's working just fine. Anyway, we'll drop this. Make sure it starts. Yeah, that's going to be plenty of sugar beets. I think pigs only eat like 5% of their food is sugar beets, if I look. Yeah, 5%. So we'll barely have to use any to sustain our pig productivity. So talking about trains again, basically there's this this loading point that I'm going to now, which is right between our farm and our sheep. There's also one on the western tracks down in town that we'll drive by, and then there's one up by Field 8, kind of to the southwest of Field 8, which is part of the eastern set of tracks. And I think, from what I've found, those are the only 3 loading and unloading points. And then, of course, you can sell at Maplefield Mill, and then you can sell lumber at Stanton Sawmill. And again, yeah, someday there will be a tutorial on this, where I'll actually show it in depth. But for now, hopefully that helps a little bit. So let's unload this. Drive forward and unload this second tipper. I can actually get out and go get the trains. So there's 2 tracks, the east set, which is this one, and if you look at the map, you can see it goes in a huge circle, going kind of around the biogas plant, around fields 7 and 8, down by field 16, and then there's the western track, which is the one we're going to go on. I'll leave this map up. So this spout right there is where it's going to come out of. So I get on my cab, drive forward. There's where the lumber, of course, will go. So you have 3 different cars, which means you can load 3 different types of crops. So I have one car here, and we'll put the sunflower there. It can hold a ton of crop, a ton of storage volume. So this is 15,000, and it's only at 12%. However, I have canola, so I go to the second car there. You'll see it open up. I'll just show you this. Just because there's a beet, I think that's supposed to be a beet, doesn't mean you can't put non-root crops in here. So I'm going to put canola in here just to show that, because that's what I thought at first, but no. It's just another car. So again, you can get 3 different types of crop, and you can get a lot of volume on all those. So now we're just going to drive. I'll open this up like this so we can kind of see our route. And you can already see the cooperative over there, that large brick building. That's the second loading and unloading point, or kind of, that's the loading and unloading point that is special to this set of tracks. And then there's the one, like I said, in Field 8 for the other set, and then there's that one that kind of joins them, which is where we just left. So I could dump all this off here at the Maplefield pool. I wonder why, did I accidentally set a beacon on that? Oh, I did. Whoops. We don't want that. Okay. So we're going to start slowing down because we can go really fast. But yeah, this is it. Maplefield Mill. Basically, you'll just run over that and unload. You can actually do it on the move. So I'm going to slowly roll over it. It unloads super fast. And there goes my sunflower. And here goes my canola. I don't know if we can see it. Right there. And there we go. Oh. We missed just a little bit. Well, at least now I can show it. Let's get rid of the map. Oh man, I cannot get a good camera angle. So yeah, you can just kind of slowly drive over it, and then when you see the unload button, just hit I, and you can do it on the move. And there you go. You also can get a nice little cab view like this. The train goes really fast. It's a lot of weight, so make sure you start braking in plenty of time. Otherwise, you'll fly right by your destination. Oh good, we just made like 30,000, which is great. Here's the sawmill. This is where you will use that crane to unload lumber into that box. But we're not there yet. There's some wood chips over there. Yeah, so yeah, it's a really cool system. I don't know how much I'll use it, but it's it's a nice addition. It's good to know how to do it. So, yeah, that's the trains. It's really that simple. So I need to start braking probably a long time ago. Probably, yeah, I've been holding the back button now for about 6 seconds, and we're still moving at a pretty steady clip. I want to get basically right back to where it was. As long as it doesn't go over that bridge. Oh gosh. Or, you know, it goes right over the bridge, 'cause that's what happens. Perfect. There we go. We got some money. Saw some trains. One of the workers is done. Which one was it? Not this one, but probably this one. So once this... Let's see. Yeah, it looks like since we used that fertilizer on the sower, this is already fertilized. That makes sense. It's the same color. So once this pops up into this growth state, we can continue using the weeder. Okay. Let's take these back and unload our harvester. That also brings up a good point. If there is, I think I said it last time, if there's anything you want to see, just let me know. Give a shout out. I'll definitely prioritize it. I don't really have, now that I've kind of learned some of the game, I don't really have huge priorities personally. So whatever you guys want to see. So the one commenter wanted to see trains. There, we did trains, gave us something to do, and we needed the money anyway, so... I did find out, weirdly enough, you don't have to bale in this game. Like, you never have to use a baler if you don't want to. Ever. I was shocked. Because you can use... This is unrelated to everything, but I just figured I'd mention it in case you're kind of getting into this industry. That's not going to be good. You can use the self-propelled total mixed ration wagon to suck up straw and hay now. Hay now. So it used to be this one. You could only use that front vacuum thing for silage, but I tested it with straw and hay again, and it worked. Which means you never have to bale. There's like no point, because the only point, I mean, unless it's more convenient for you, but for me, I would much rather deal with tippers and trailers and conveyor belts than baling. So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know if maybe they'll patch that out and they'll go back to just having it suck up silage, but for now, you can use it for all 3 things you need. Okay, let's go ahead. You know what? We can just finish this ourselves, save us some money. I think that's going to be an episode. Okay, we need to get that fertilized though, right? Let me check. Oh, I totally skipped it. Oh no, that's already good. Because yeah, we planted that when we were... when we still had only one growth, or one fertilizer state, so that's fine. Yeah, the thing about 3 fertilizer states is that you kind of really have to keep an eye on your crop, which is why it's a good idea to use oilseed radish, and then you use a sower with fertilizer, and then you can basically just fertilize it one more time at any point in the growth cycle. Otherwise, yeah, I don't like having to keep such a close eye, but... Okay, yeah, that'll be it. I'll unload this harvester, and we'll be done. Thanks for joining me. Again, if you have any questions or things you want to see, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And, of course, have yourselves a very nice day.